Welcome to All Things Franciscan, where we talk about the gospel of Jesus Christ, St. Francis and the Franciscans, and in a special way, Father Casimir Seifer, who was a conventual Franciscan who was martyred in Honduras in 1975, and whose cause for canonization we are working for here in the United States, as well as in Central America and especially in Honduras. Today the question is, what does Christianity have to do with today, with here and now, with our lives on this earth? Many people think about Christianity as a religion about tomorrow, about when people die and the hope for heaven. And what is the afterlife like? Many people, therefore, do not understand or realize how Christianity helps them today, here and now, in this world as well. Jesus came that we might have life and have it more abundantly, not just in heaven, but here and now, in this world, on a day-to-day basis. For example, peace. Who couldn't use a little more peace in their life? Jesus offers peace that the world cannot give, according to St. John. The world is always telling us what we are lacking. Advertisements tell us that we don't have enough of something. We don't have the latest thing. Politicians tell us that they can make our lives better, but never really do. Jesus tells us not to worry or to be anxious. For if God can feed the birds of the air and clothe the lilies of the field, how much more will he feed and clothe us today? Fear. Who is not afraid? As children, we start off being afraid of the dark, and then we trade our childhood fears for grown-up ones. When the disciples were afraid and drowning, Jesus came to them on the water, and he told them not to be afraid. For if he can calm the wind and the waves, he can save us from any storm in our life. Love. Who does not want to be loved? Yet how fleeting love is. How fragile our relationships are. But Jesus has proven his love, for there is no greater love than to lay down your life for your friends. And what about forgiveness? People need to forgive one another, and they need to forgive themselves. Nothing enslaves us more than our past hurts, from unresolved issues of our childhood to broken marriages to broken relationships. And no one knows how to forgive better than Jesus, who, as he was hanging on the cross, said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Jesus can show even the most hardened heart and the most broken heart how to forgive. And meaning. We all want to have a life filled with meaning, a purpose that makes life worthwhile, that gives us a reason to get up out of bed in the morning. The rat race of this world does not do that. Neither does the accumulation of wealth or possessions or power or prestige. It all eventually becomes absurd. When we become weary and find life burdensome, Jesus says, come to me today, and I will refresh you with a fullness of joy that no one can take from you. No person, no loss, no suffering, not even death can take it from you. And these points are just the short list of the things that Jesus does for us here and now, today, in this world. Abundant life is what Jesus offers us today, here and now, for those who turn to him. God bless you, and I will keep you in my prayers until I see you next.